currently in my life, to be honest, I don't have that much goals, like, and desires. I mean, strong desires, strong goals. There are certain things I want to do in my life. I would like to travel, but I kind of know it's gonna happen, like, somehow anyway. Like, we travel every year somewhere, and maybe this year we might even skip travel because we made this big move with this apartment for our family, and we are very happy about this move, about this apartment, and it's okay if we skip traveling, it's fine. And I would like to make money eventually, somehow, naturally. I would like to make money with something that just feels like a natural continuation of me, absolutely effortless. But I also kind of know it's gonna happen somehow eventually, it's just like, it's a process, and if it's not gonna happen, like, it's okay, I will survive, I'm surviving, somehow I'm always all right, I'm always fine. And if I will not be all right and fine from kind of like physical perspective of viewing like money and thing, it's gonna be lessons for me to learn anyway, so it's like also kind of fine. So there is like some desires and goals, I guess, but you can't really call them desires and goals, because for me, desire is something that really strong, it just burns your heart, you want it so badly. And I kind of don't have this anymore. And when I have, sometimes, like with this sofa, by the way, this is our new sofa, and I absolutely love it. If you watched the previous video, about the sofa. Like, when I have this strong desire of something, it's actually kind of sign for me that I need to learn something, because I only have desire, strong desire into something when I believe, like, or strong desire to move out from this country, or strong desire to get sofa in the living room, because I believe once I will be in this reality where this desire is already achieved, or in my life, the sofa in my life, or I live in another country, my life somehow will change and I will be a happier person. And it's never true. Everybody just knows already that this is not true. I mean, at least I think at 30 years old people realizing this, because by 30 years old you are kind of achieved some of your goals in life, and you realize some of your desires, and you're like, oh, okay, I wanted this so badly, like, and now it's here, and I'm just kind of the same. Like, I felt like shit before, and I'm still feeling like shit. Like, level of happiness didn't change as much. There is another thing. Yeah, it's, for example, when it's with the car, like, or I don't know, like with some kind of physical item, it's so basic, like you want this house, this car, or this iPhone or headphones, you get it and you're like, okay, I have it now, still the same, like, amazing sound quality, musical experience didn't change my life, amazing smooth driving on a fancy car when like all the chicks just looking at me and how cool I am didn't change my life, I still feel the same. With this kind of things is very basic. With travels is different, because travel is an experience, and when you go somewhere in a completely new environment, it's some kind of like shifts like happening there, like even just realizing that you feel the same in a different reality, like different environment, it's already kind of a shift. Usually like lots of insights come with travel, that those are very valuable. But like when it just comes like I want to travel for the sake of explore, like this kind of travels turns the best. But when you go in search for a better life, thinking that something is wrong with your country, with your home place, and you gotta find like some better country to live, no, not really. I mean, you might just have some kind of bullshit illusion for like 1 or 2 years once you live in another country, like, oh, the economy is so much better, it's so clean, it's so safe, and the government is just like so much better. But after you just realize, okay, yeah, all these things are maybe here, maybe from the economical perspective of view, this country is better, or maybe the people are culturally more rich here, or like something, but you realize even with all these amazing circumstances around you, you still land up on the same kind of point that where you were, and they still don't change the way you feel about life, the way you feel about yourself. And you gotta shift your focus internal, and realize that actually it comes from from your own perception. And once you shift your focus inside, and now actually my goals is more about, like, I don't know, to be more grateful in my life, to be maybe less rude to people sometimes when I'm not in the mood. I can be rude. I apologize after, but still I don't want to be rude, like to maybe take better control of my emotions sometimes, not even control, but kind of leaving them without harming other people around, which I already do, by the way. So I think that goal is achieved. Ba-bam! Checkpoint. And mostly my goals are eternal, to maybe make peace with my changing body appearance, to kind of letting go of like grabbing so much for my beauty and use, like, as a woman, I'm a young beautiful woman, and I just love being young beautiful woman. And one day I will not be young and beautiful from outside perspective of you, and I don't want my appearance and my age to define like how I feel about life. It's great to be in young, healthy, beautiful body. It's amazing. I feel so grateful, but I don't want to grab for this so much. And now I'm kind of grabbing, and I think one of my goals is just kind of make peace with the idea that everything is changing, including my body, including relationship with my husband, including the people that come and go in my life, these kind of things. But also, are there really goals? Are there really desires? Like, yes, I want this thing so badly. Not really. Again, I know these things will happen eventually. Like, I don't need to do anything for that. Like, from the ego perspective of you, I don't need to plan things, execute, like meditate 1 hour a day to achieve. So no, I don't need to do this. If I want, I can meditate. If I notice that I might spend too much time on the screen, like recently, I might reduce my screen time, If I notice that I don't take care of my body as much as I was doing before, I might just, like, those things are naturally, you just adjust naturally to whatever is happening to your life, and you just react instantly, or like naturally, not instantly, but naturally, to whatever is happening in your environment. So I guess I come to the conclusion that goals and desires just becomes a natural part of your life, and you cannot them, I don't know, how would you call them if those are not goals and desires anymore. And those things that you want in life, maybe just like this as a verb, as want, those things that you want in life just happens very naturally, because like your trust to life, to God, is just like so solid, so fundamental, that you know that everything happens for your own best, and everything that you want will eventually happen in your life, because it's already happened 1,000 times before. And if it's not happening, it means it's not the right time, or maybe not the right life, or not the right thing for your life right now. And you're also fine with this. Are those goals and desires? No, not really. There's still things that you want in your life. For example, soon I want to eat ice cream. and I will be really happy eating ice cream. But do I get like excited about things? Do I make it into my goal, into my desire? No. If I will not have ice cream, that's gonna be all right. Like even if I will not have any ice cream till the rest of my days, it's also gonna be fine. Please know, I love ice cream. But it's gonna be fine, you know. So you still have desires and goals, but those are natural. And those don't bother you as much, don't bring you sufferings, don't bring you as much excitement as well. So they don't bring you as much positive emotions and negative emotions. You're kind of more neutral, but you have this like peaceful joy inside you. Like, it's alright, it's alright, it's a nice, life is good, you know. And I guess today I'm just in a great mood. And I just always want to be in that mood, but nothing is constant in this life. So you also make peace with the things that some days you don't feel your best, and it's also fine to be grumpy and annoyed, you know, just like, okay, I'm just gonna be grumpy and annoying character today, you know, but without trying to hurt other people, you know, just like funny, grumpy and annoying. This is what kind of how I'm trying to approach my moodiness nowadays, because I still live in a woman's body. And if you know, you know. These kind of things happening all the time. And, you know, it's all right. It's all fun. It's all good. Yeah. Please share your insights in the comments below. I love reading your comments. And how do you approach goals and desires in your life without, like, when ego is not in the room anymore, when the personality who's trying to achieve and feel unworthy is not present in your life anymore? How, like, do you still have any desires, like goals, and how do you approach those? Thank you. I love you.